Yeah, listen, first and foremost, congratulations to, undoubtedly, one of the 6 or 7 greatest Yankees ever and one of the 2 best shortstops on the Yankees for a long time, Derek Jeter, for finally making the Hall of Fame, first ballot. Here's part of his speech.
Thank you to the baseball writers, all but one of you, who voted for me.
All but one of you. So here's the thing. There's one thing I don't have, much of an affinity for in this world. It's entitlement. And folks are like, oh my God, Derek Jeter wasn't unanimous. Well, I mentioned there's 5 Yankees who were better than him. Let's see how they did on the ballot. Babe Ruth, he's pretty good. 9 guys didn't vote for him. Lou Gehrig got in on a special ballot, set him aside. Mickey Mantle, 33 people didn't vote for him. Joe DiMaggio, 28. Yogi Berra, second ballot. He had to wait for a second ballot. First ballot, like, nope, not good enough. Hey, what about Hank Aaron? 9 people didn't vote for him. Willie Mays, arguably the greatest player ever, Willie Mays, 23. Nick, that was the olden days. Okay, what about Griffey? What about Ken Griffey Jr.? 3 people didn't vote for him. 8 people didn't vote for Cal Ripken. 49 didn't vote for Pedro. So I say all that to say this. Jeez. Hey, buddy. The fact that you got the second most votes of anyone ever is actually, kind of the problem. It's not that one guy didn't vote for you. It's the precedent says a hell of a lot more shouldn't have. So I didn't love the little jab. Didn't love it. Enjoy your moment. But Mariano was unanimous. No one else has been. And
that
King
one
Griffey
guy.
Jr., 3 people. Was Griffey up there? Thanks to everyone except for the 3 jerks. No, just enjoy your moment, Jeets. Great Yankee captain. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
That one writer praying that no one says his name.
You missed the boat.
Here's a story I still can't believe actually happened. Small elementary school in Kansas City ordered some Chiefs-themed footballs for the kids in PE class. Can you imagine what the budget is for that? It starts with a not, it ends with a much. It's not much. So they probably saved up, put the big order in, tracked the package, got so excited when it got there. Chiefs footballs, please, for our little kids, die-hard Chiefs fans. Look what showed up. What is the opposite of a Chiefs football? Raiders Nation in a box. Someone at Amazon sent an entire box of Raiders footballs playing the ultimate Nick Wright prank. Now, was it an honest mistake? Maybe. Maybe, but Heritage Elementary School doesn't care. They are stuck with a trough of Raiders footballs, which clearly don't work nearly as well as the Chiefs footballs. They don't throw nearly as well either. So
I'll buy
call out
new
to all
ones.
Chiefs fans out there. Right
Heritage
this one.
Elementary.
That's what I was waiting for.
I got it.
That's what I was waiting for.
Reach out to my people at Clutch.
I love it.
I'll buy you new ones.
Yes!
I'll buy you new ones.
Okay. Reach out to his agency.
Kids get a bunch of Lobos
I
tequila.
like the big heart, Nick.
No
I
Lobos
love
tequila.
that.
It's school children.
Not for the kids at Heritage.
I'm a big loyalty guy. I like that Giannis stayed. I wanted Tom Brady to stay. I just like when people stay in sort of like the spot that they were in, with one exception, Damian Lillard. Dame, you have put in your time. It's time to spread your wings and fly, my friend. Unfortunately, that wish for me is not going to happen because Dame, Mr. Loyal to the Soil, IG'd this last night. He said, I think he said, Rip City, back for more. Rip City is my city. Back for more what, buddy? Come on, man. I want you to win a ring so bad. I don't want back for more what? First round exits? I don't want to hear. I want Dame's success more than anybody, and I don't know why. I understand the loyalty factor. I'm rooting for the guy. I'm rooting for Chauncey. But Broussard, I want him to go elsewhere.
I'm not surprised by this. Like you said, he is loyal to the soil. And I also think he's not that hyped about going to play in Philadelphia. I do think that after this season, when they go out in the first or second round, he will then finally be ready to move on. Wilds. The question will be, is Philadelphia even a possibility at that point? Because that's where he really needs to go to get a ring.
Wild.
Or just have the Warriors figured out.
He's from Oakland. If he does go to a new team, will you actually truly pick them, or
Make
will
a
you just
pick.
pretend to pick them
Yeah.
for a week on end and then never actually do it,
Make a
like
pick.
you did last time?
Pretend.
Like
Game on
will
day.
you
It's always
actually
game time
pick
on my
He's
clock,
on brand,
my friend.
Nick.
I'm always
Kevin
picking.
Wildes
I'm
is on
always picking
brand.
game.
Just no problem. We got it.
Share with us. Drawing a blank, it says it on your screen. We're talking Cam Newton this morning, the 32-year-old former MVP's NFL future unknown after the Patriots released him last week. But Cam made one thing very, very clear yesterday on Instagram. Take a listen.
On this week's Funky Friday, I have a lot of things that I need to get off my chest. This is not a retirement speech, and I have a lot of football still in me.
Great logo.
Well, that about cleared everything up for us now. I can't even believe we have to talk about it. But Broussard, Cam's first comment since his Patriots release. We're blank.
It was predictable, Jenna. Predictable. Look, over the last couple of years, while the NFL has told Cam that it is all but done with him, he has continued to make these bold and brash statements about how great he still is. All right, remember it was last year after the Patriots picked him up. No other team was interested in him. He made this great Instagram video working out. I'm a monster. I'm a killer. The lion is about to roar. I'm tired about being humble. And then he went out and had 8 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. All right, just a week or so ago, he posted on Instagram, QB1, meaning we presume that he was going to be the starter in New England. A few days later, he was cut. So Cam is not seeing the writing on the wall. And I get it. He's saying, I'm only 32 years old. He's looking at Tom Brady, 12 years his senior, still balling. He's looking at Aaron Rodgers winning an MVP at 37 and saying, I got plenty of time. But the problem is Cam has taken far too many hits. All right, he ran the ball more than any quarterback in history. More than 200, almost 200 times more than Mike Vick did. And the referees treated him like a fullback. So his body is banged up.
That's true.
He's not what he used to be. He never was the greatest passer in the world. So he can't fall back on that as he's lost a lot of his athleticism. So I think that Cam does not have much football, if any, left in him, Nick.
All right, yeah, and I think that his first comments since his release were all we are getting, meaning I think we're going to see a lot more videos like this one. And can we play that video again, just sound off? Because there's something I want to point out. I don't know if we can or not. But I think we're going to get a lot more videos like this and no more videos, at least this season, of Cam playing. And by the way, I want people to understand, and this is why it's okay for Cam, he cut out the top of the hat so his hair can come through it. It's not in addition to the hat. And the reason I bring that up is, listen, Cam, you got other great things ahead of you, man. It's Fashion Week right now in New York City. Take your jet up here, meet Lil Wayne, he's about to be here for Fashion Week, and start the next phase of your career. Like, that's fine. You're a fashion icon, you're a football icon, you won an MVP. Like, I personally don't want to see Cam Newton as a backup quarterback. I don't think he wants to see himself as a backup quarterback. I think the league knows it. Set the vaccination stuff aside. Maybe next year that'll be less of an issue. But you can still have a great career even if it's no longer playing football. But I think we're going to get a lot more videos, Wildes, than we are going to get, film of him on the field.
Yeah, so you also had a good take last year that Cam would be an excellent broadcaster. I think he would be amazing. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to take your take. You just put it out there. It's now mine. Yep. So here's the weird thing, Jenna. Going into his tenure with the Patriots, there was a lot of questions like, will he acquiesce to the Patriot way? Will he be a leader? He used to be a star. Will he vie with Belichick? And the answer to all those questions were yes. Belichick and Cam were a perfect combination. Belichick felt a real affinity for him. He had great leadership, great enthusiasm for the team. Everything was perfect. There was one problem. He can't throw the ball anymore. He just can't do it. So all the odd, the fuzzy stuff, that's all taken care of. The fact that he can't throw the ball down the field is the issue. And it starts here with this hit. After he took this hit, his stats downfield have plummeted. So Broussard, you mentioned he took a lot of hits. This is the one in 2018. If we can show the stats, his completion percentage on 15 plus air yards down the field, 45%, TD interception ratio 27, passer rating 65. It's not the fact that he's a big star or too big of a personality or he doesn't fit in with the team. It's simply he just can't throw the ball anymore.
I think that's right.
Well,
that's right.
Say what you will. I'm still going to tune in on Funky Friday to see what else Cam has to say because I suspect
and see what he's wearing.
Back talking MVP.
You see the ascot?